Welcome to COD Zombies Misconceptions. Last time, we went over a misconception from the COD Zombies wiki about Carpenter. I had erroneously stated that you couldn't get Carpenters if you hadn't opened any doors. I believed this due to incorrect information on my end, as well as being stated in the COD Zombies wiki. This time, I wanted to talk about a misconception that I had completely forgotten about until my fiance reminded me about it while I was editing the previous video. Feeding the
Yeah, you already know I'm obsessed with it. I can't get enough. Back with another meal. Help! Help! Help me!
As I'm sure you all know, you've been able to use explosives to remove a zombie's legs all the way since World at War. Back in those days, it was a good way to take a break to hit the box, let someone use the bathroom, or even something stupid like eat dinner. I had a friend who would always have to leave to eat dinner for 45 minutes and expect us to hold a crawler the whole time. We'd always ask before starting, "You're not going to leave for dinner this time, right?" And he'd assure us he wouldn't, but we all knew that was inevitable. Anyways, after Black Ops 1, making a crawler was no longer a viable strategy unless you were doing something close by, like hitting the box. This is because they made a big change to how the zombies follow you throughout the map. In World at War and Black Ops 1, the zombie would simply chase you from point A to point B. But Black Ops 2's maps were getting so big that they had to make a change. I mean, imagine losing a crawler on transit. You'd never be able to find it. You'd have to wait 25 minutes for him to crawl to you. Anyways, in Black Ops 2, they made zombies die if you get too far away from them. However, this won't progress the round. They simply respawn closer to you. The only exception is if a zombie is injured. Injured zombies won't respawn, which is why you can't hold a crawler unless someone stays close to it. I'd say that this is where the misconception comes from, but I had actually heard it all the way back in 2010 when Deriz was the most recent zombies map. I loaded up both World at War and Black Ops to test it anyways. I made a crawler and waited about 20 minutes running back and forth across the map whenever the crawler would get too close. I didn't quite reach 20 minutes on Black Ops because the crawler managed to sneak up on me while I wasn't paying attention. But I'd say I got close enough to say that, at the very least, the crawler will live longer than 20 minutes. I'd say that I would need to test it for a longer period of time to draw definitive conclusions. However, I know that in Black Ops 2 and 3, the zombie will eventually die and respawn if you run it around for too long. I'm wondering if the crawlers do the same and possibly end the round in World at War and Black Ops. While I was working on this video, I had someone reach out to me on Discord and offer to look into the game's code if I ever had any questions. When looking through the code of Black Ops 1, there's no indication of any timer that would cause a crawler to die after a certain amount of time, so it seems that this myth is completely unsubstantiated. Anyways, that's all I've got for you gamers this time. If you learned something new, you're legally obligated to leave a like.